What kind of stuff are they giving you the most trouble about in terms of censorship? Nudity or
like
lying?
waking up.
Just getting out of bed in the morning?
They just have it in their minds that they want to hire somebody, but they don't want any communication made. You know, they want to like make you into something. I don't know. It's like, I guess it goes into white homes. They're worried about that a lot.
What do they? Yeah, you know, it's funny. Gwen Barrett, our associate producer, or sometime producer, is black. You know, and Carmen Matias is
You
Hispanic.
have to be colored to be on television. You can't,
yeah, colored.
Yes, you can't be black. You have to have a little colored in there. Just a taste.
Tad.
Yeah, just to keep it interesting for America.
Yeah. Well, she said, we were talking about your humor, that your humor offends white people, and I'm not that easily offended. Like, I'm not coming from a spot where Richard Pryor is going to offend me. I think you have humor that makes us see a lot of the truth and laugh at things we wouldn't normally laugh at. I think that's part of what you're doing. I think so. What do you think that these executives are afraid you're going to do to white America?
Probably stop some racism.
Stop racism?
What's up, guys? It's stream time. Oh God. So I am mother. Um, Stove roasted potatoes. Guess that's what you call them. Payday is fucking Friday, and I'm eating calorie efficient. How's everybody doing? How's everybody? Um, if you don't know, I have a Discord. So if you haven't done so, please join the Discord. Discord, we actually have fun conversations. I bother people that's in Discord about some of the stupid comments I get in my comment section because I'm somebody who reads the comment section of my YouTube videos, and it's usually not things that kind of piss me off. I am somebody who likes arguing in the comment section, and I think that pisses a lot of these people that I'm gonna try to attack my videos because it's fucking fun. So, if you like to see me like talk shit about people that's in my comment sections on my YouTube video, join my Discord. Also, I would encourage you guys to, if you can, if it is anywhere available for you to do, I want you guys to be able to actually help support my channel with either my Discord link, not my Discord, my Patreon link by joining into my Patreon, or if you can help support the channel by I have the one time the Streamlabs. So if you look at the top, the streamlabs.com, the Crimson 60620, yes, that actually helps support the channel. It has all sorts of fun little boobobs and features and all that other good shit. Fucking fun. And every donation goes a long way to actually help my goal of one, reinvesting that money back into the channel. And I know, say, well, Crimson, how do you reinvest the money back in the channel? I use it to pay my internet bill or buy shit and upgrade, as you guys see the upgrade of the pictures and lights and shit. Thank everybody who's helped support the channel, be it from even just tuning into the live stream. You're ruining games. Yeah, ironically, Cat, I was watching Jim Stephanie Sterling, and they had notated that they lost subscribers when they came out as trans, and I'm like, Jim Sterling has always been a weird motherfucker. As a matter of fact, that's just who they are. And just like, yeah, people are just so bigoted and fucking hate-filled that it's fucking stupid. But anyway, all this shit is good. I do say so myself. Anyway, what I was saying about the Discord is that one thing that I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start preparing my Discord server for the shit that I plan on talking about. So this afternoon in my Discord server, I shared the videos that I plan on going over. Oh God. Oh God. Yeah. Yeah. This should be fun. This should be interesting. Well, you know what? About the whole Jim Stephanie Sterling type bullshit. I've watched his shit since the days of The Escapist. Or excuse me, I watched their shit since the days of The Escapist. And Jim Sterling, they have never been a person that have fit into the binary of, well, I'm this, I'm that. And as much as, you know, they said they explained about their personal life, but no, no. I don't see why people are mad about it. Well, he's talking about capitalism. Been talking about, oh, excuse me. They've been talking about capitalism for the longest. Well, it's just one of those things where it's just like, come on now. You just mad because they grew some tits. That's basically what it is. A lot of these gamers are. And by the way, Jim has actually lost the weight from when they originally started doing like the Rise Championship. So that's the thing. Anyway, enough of this talking about this and all about that, because the reason why I brought it up, because one, people are fucking idiots. Two, yeah, shit is stupid. Speaking of stupid shit, hey guys, let's go into our first segment. So, I am so fucking sick and tired so fucking sick and tired of this whole bullshit of if you give people unemployment shit, and unemployment, then they're not gonna want to work. And what's up, Cigarette? Um, it is one of those things where it's just got to be the stupidest fucking thing to actually say to people. Because here's the thing. Nobody is sitting here. Well, few people are, but not a lot of people are sitting here and saying that I don't want to go and face the social inequities and not inequities, the social stigma of not working when I can just sit on my ass and collect a check. Nobody is saying that. Nobody is saying that, hey, I want to just sit at home and be lazy and shit. I want to, be seen as a drag on society. Nobody is sitting back and saying that. Your boy Joe Biden literally came out with a press conference that says if you refuse a job, unemployment will stop. Nobody is risking their well-being just to be fucking lazy. For the longest fucking time, we've been told by employers like, hey, we can't pay you this much, and like we've tightened our belt as much as we can, and you should be tightening your belt. You should actually give up things. What? No, wait. No avocado toast, millennials. You need to buckle down and exactly. You need to buckle down and tighten up that belt and actually just work harder. And we can't afford to pay you. While CEOs have actually changed rules to increase their compensation over the fucking course of the pandemic. But yet and still, workers are expected to go their ass back to work. In some cases, they are expected to go be frontline employees for a measly $7.25 in the fucking federal minimum wage. And you get where motherfuckers ain't working no more. You start to see signs of hey, we pay $17 an hour, $19 an hour. Please come work on our shit. I am sorry. We are sorry for treating you like shit. Please make sure we can get our fucking restaurants open. Ooh. The thing about, well, no adult person works at McDonald's, so they shouldn't have to make $15 an hour. Yet and still, well, those teenagers ain't working at McDonald's right now. And guess what's happening? McDonald's ain't getting open because for some reason, it wasn't just teenagers and old people working at McDonald's to make ends meet. Now, what do we have here? We have here. Watch this. This is coming from our lovely friends over at Business Insider. Because they've been tracking it. The American worker has earned less throughout the pandemic, but that ended in March. So, what has happened is restaurant workers wear protective face masks, and this is a picture of the restaurant worker wearing protective face masks and gloves as downtown city continues phase 4 of reopening, following restrictions imposed to slow the spread of coronavirus in August 13, 2020, New York City. So, various economic indicators are surpassing the pre-pandemic highs as stimulus and reopening drives the country towards full recovery. U.S. wages are the latest to rebound. Salaries and hourly wages finally leaped above their February 2020 peak in March 2021, according to the Bureau of Economic Analysis. Employee payment across the country rose to a seasonally adjusted annual rate of 9.78 trillion from 9.67 trillion, making a new record high in the 11th consecutive climb. The comparison, it took more than twice as long for wages to fully rebound from the decline during the Great Recession. Now, basically, what is it saying? So back during the Great Recession of 2008, wages actually took longer to actually rebound from, what was that, December the 30th, 2008 to January 9th, 2009. So this is actually good news. This is actually good news. Because what's happening is, let's go into the article a little bit more. The sharp increase seen 2 months ago was powered by a stronger wage growth for workers in food preparation and servings, cleaning, and individual care. In individual care, a group hit hard by the lockdowns. Those Americans have enjoyed a massive jump in wages from January to March as vaccines started to be rolled out and services jobs bound back. Wage growth for managers, professionals, and technicians in office and administration workers remain below the pre-pandemic rate, albeit slightly so. So funny, the people that are most in contact with the public, most public facing, their wages are actually growing. And that's actually pretty cool. Because in the end, that's what fuels our fucking economy. Yes, okay, cool. Stock market goes up. Red line goes up. But without the workers, without the people on the motherfucking ground, our country is effectively shut down. 42% of the jobs in this country are service-affected jobs. Now, the bounce back in low-wage income growth marks a positive development amid the largely uneven recovery. The white unemployment rate still sits significantly lower than that for Black and the Asian Americans. And while wages are rebounding across the racial and gender divides, the pandemic only exacerbates long-lasting inequalities. So you see how the low-skilled workers actually took the brunt of took less of the growth. So what we're going to actually do, and I wanted to actually take this as a jumping off point. So what is happening is, this is the problem. Low wage workers tend not to be, white males. They don't tend to be males. More low wage workers happen to be women of color. Raising the minimum wage actually helps out that group the most. But, it is such a fucking no-go for so many people, so many motherfucking people that are so scared that their motherfucking wage, their motherfucking profits would actually be lost. But can't stop it. You fucking can't stop it. Because if this economy is set to succeed, then we need to fucking pay people. As Val said in the comment, in the chat section, pay people a living wage. Because what ends up happening is that actually helps fuel. That helps fuel the economic growth of everything. Now, you can actually be as against Marxism as anybody else. And not everybody's a Marxist. But shit, at least go back to Keynesian economics. Keynesian economics was where John Maynard Keynes is where somebody who saw Marxism didn't want to go down Marxism, but he recognized if you give money to people, they spend it. Fuck. Henry Ford is racist and issues that he had. He knew one thing: if I give employees an extra day off a week and raise their money, guess what they gonna buy? They gonna buy his motherfucking car. And that effectively worked. Employers don't want to destroy the employer-employee relationship, regardless. If you don't want to, have to recognize your employees are the fucking lifeblood of how you get money from customers. Have to fucking recognize that. Because if you don't, well, McDonald's is one of the most profitable companies in the world. They wouldn't be able to open fucking shitty ass burger. And to be honest with you guys, problem is with you and I. Problem is just with you and I. Because we allow that shit. We allow people to stratify our class. Say that, oh, they flip burgers. They don't deserve this amount of money. Because in other countries, motherfuckers are getting paid from McDonald's. They getting $22 an hour. They getting fucking 6 weeks of vacation. They getting paternity time. Why can't we have this here? Well, fuck. Bootstraps. Fuck these corporations and fuck these politicians that allow them to get away with any type of bullshit. And to hell with us, because we not holding these motherfucking politicians' feet to the fire. Anytime you can actually get a fucking senator on the floor of the fucking Senate, do a little twirl around to show that, hey, I disapprove. And then weeks later come out and say, have a ring that says fuck off. We the problem. Because those motherfuckers should be figuratively ran out of town. Don't get me started on not wanting to fucking enfranchise 700,000 people because, the blacks may get the vote. Washington D.C. should be a state of it. But anyway, guys, I do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Right now, we're in the chat. We're having fun. You can actually join us in the chat where we sit back here for a couple of hours and sit back and have fun and talk shit. Or you can catch this video on playback on my YouTube channel, where I release content mostly every day. Or if you can follow me on my Twitch channel, it actually helps out the channel a lot. Please, and as they say, like and subscribe, hit that follow button, hit that like button. And yeah, thank you for watching this clip. Stick around if you're live in chat. We're gonna do some more stuff. And if you're catching this video later, catch the next video. All right, guys. Yeah. That's a good. Ooh, feeling warmed up. I'm sorry, guys. Down with small business tyrants. Yeah, you know what? The whole small business, it doesn't hold the same weight that it used to. By all intents and purposes, I'm a small business. I don't hire anybody. I don't have profit. But I'm a small business because, yeah, the problem comes with exploitation. And a lot of small businesses, one of the things that I actually see is a lot of small businesses, once they get a little success. Then they want to turn into, they want to be a small business with a big business mentality. Oh, I want to hire somebody, but and as soon as I start hiring, so no, y'all motherfuckers need to start working more than what I do. Then they want to sit back and be the boss, and that's got to be the stupidest fucking thing. And yes, Byron, I do know that the Australian minimum wage, like who was that? Pat, whoever the fuck, I did the video about him. How he set up and actually lied on a YouTube video when we sit back and caught him in real fucking time. Yeah, the minimum wage in a lot of places, if it's not state mandated, it's worker worker bargained for, and then they don't have half the shit that we have to pay for. How are we a first world nation with still paying high ass amounts for health insurance? And I know people say, well, they have to wait. Fuck, we have to wait for shit too. But you know, yeah, it's fucking stupid. It is literally fucking stupid because we sit up and put up with this shit, man. This is a shit like we should not put up with it. God damn. Anyway. So can we now move to the a new video topic? You guys ready to ironically talk about some stupid dumb fucks? I don't have a feel good story today. I've been trying to actively get a feel good story, or at least a story with people that are just stupid as shit, and we can just actively laugh at them. But I can't. It hasn't been working out well for me. But yeah. Let's go to. Let's go to a couple of different videos. So here, let's go. So the first video that I want to actually go to is I know you guys know me. You guys know me. You know I've actually made videos about, you know, the whole Jimmy Dore, the force to vote shit, and you guys know that I was one of those people that was against the force to vote because there was no plan to it. It was no rhyme, no reason. It's just like, it is one of those things where the force to vote was just somebody idiotic ego stroke of throwing a tantrum like, look at what I did. And yeah. What's up, Stingray Cool? It was fucking stupid, and it was just Jimmy's whole, I need to actually get views to my channel, and we actually saw the result of it. He started doing things like going on Tucker Carlson and platforming Proud Boys and all this good shit like this. And a lot of people were sitting back and saying that the right was actually eating this shit up. Now, I'm not somebody who says that we shouldn't have, you know, any conflict on the left. As a matter of fact, I am somebody who feels that we should definitely highlight the conflicting things between, you know, people on the left like me and these fucking tankies that are basically just red fascists that deny genocide and just want to praise and highlight their particular brand of fucking totalitarian. But what happens when you're looking at from the outside when people on the left are fighting? Well, this is this video I found by this gentleman, and it's actually pretty interesting, and it gives you a mindset of what the people on the right saw when they saw force to vote. So let's go ahead and watch.
And No, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to say it. The force the vote people. They're like, oh, now you agree with forcing a vote. Yeah, dumb on a $15 minimum wage where you could actually win. It's right around the corner if you fight now instead of, oh, Medicare for all. No one in Congress has, Biden says it's a hard no. No one's even going to introduce it. And we're going to pick a random dumbass thing where we're doing a ceremonial vote on Pelosi. And we're going to say, hey, why don't you push all your chips in on the dumbest vote possible, which will have no effect at all, right?
Well, yeah, that actually, I have to agree with the man here. Forced to vote to get rid of Nancy Pelosi as a speaker was fucking stupid. I have to. It was just so fucking stupid. The reason why, because it was no plan. It was no contingency plan. Well, maybe this will happen and maybe this will happen. It was no plan. And if it came over Speaker of the House versus giving people a fucking $15 minimum wage, guess which one I'm falling under? Guess which one? Guess which one is more important? Cash in all of your political chips. Guess which one was something that not only did progressives actually fought over, but it was actually spoken about in the media at least a little bit better than it normally is. But. Let's see how this turned out. And let's see what the poster of this video is talking about. Let's go.
And then since they're dumb, they can't tell the difference between something that could work and something that has no chance of working, something that's symbolic and something that's real.
Remember at the end of last year and the beginning of this year, right around the time the new Congress was sworn in, there was an online movement called Force the Vote. I'm assuming most of you do. It was a pretty big deal in YouTube politics, and there was plenty of drama. Even I made a video about it at the time. But just in case you've forgotten, allow me to do a very quick recap of what went down. Hashtag Force the Vote was an online movement led by Jimmy Dore, which a number of other leftists hopped onto. The idea was that, since the Democrats' majority in the House was razor thin, the Justice Democrats and other progressives in the House could refuse to vote for Nancy Pelosi for Speaker unless she agreed to grant a floor vote on Pramila Jayapal's Medicare for All bill.
So that's actually a pretty good representation of what happened during the forced to vote. Let's go.
Mentality behind this was that since Americans already support Medicare for all, as the polling supposedly shows, and since we're in the middle of a pandemic where many people have lost their jobs and the healthcare benefits they had along with it, and since the left would never have more leverage than they did at the time, this would be a great opportunity to put Medicare for all front and center. Jimmy genuinely thought that, under these circumstances, that if Medicare for all...
Now, mind you, you have Jimmy Dore on the video, and he's also with Brianna Joy Gray, somebody who's also feigns outrage to help support her motherfucking channel and fucking her livelihood. Because remember, as soon as Bernie lost the primary, Brianna Joy Gray went full motherfucking batshit crazy. But let's continue.
Got a floor vote, it would pass.
So if they do this now, it'll be amazing because I bet it passes. I have this idea that politicians in the middle of a deadly pandemic where 19 million people are about to get kicked out of their house and it's 15 million people just lost their health care, that they're going to stand up and while they have health care, tell the rest of the country to go pound sand. That is going to be a spark moment for social unrest. If that happens, that will bring us Medicare for all and maybe a real revolution. I want to see that happen.
Now, mind you, what Jimmy didn't actually tell his audience is, one, he lost. Laws that passed wouldn't exactly take effect the next fucking day. Like, seriously. When Jimmy Dore is actually gassing his audience up for, oh no, the House is going to vote and this is going to go through and Biden was going to sign it, even though Biden said that he wasn't going to sign it. But, no, you're like, we're going to do it in the middle of a pandemic. Jimmy Dore, somebody who actively knows and hates the fucking DNC because he feels that they're cowards and weak. And ironically, that most of his complaints are against the women in the DNC, not really the guys. But still, no. It's, you know, it's not, having an issue with women, shit like that. It's because, yeah, girl boss, shit like that. But let's go.
Want to see elected Democrats get up and vote against giving people health care in the middle. They're not going to do it. It's going to pass if they bring it for a vote.
Others were not nearly as optimistic, but
Sure, elected officials won't vote against something that is very popular. How long has Jimmy been doing this? I know he's been doing it at least for the last 8 years, or 7 years that I know of. Let's continue.
still saw an upside.
I would like to think that you're right. I'm a little bit more bearish on that than you are. I don't anticipate it. I'm not invested in this because I think it's going to pass. I think it does provide an opportunity, though, to really expose some folks for the next time around. Because I think the backlash for the people who voted against it, if the media.
Why does that look like a revelation to this motherfucker? Like, wait, it may not. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's go.
Lead up to it is handled right. If the protest and the movement organizing is handled right and there are clear targets, rhetorical targets, obviously, put on people, then the backlash could be extreme.
Simply bringing the issue to the fore was a benefit in and of itself because it would bring clarity to the situation. Voters would have an idea of where their representatives stood on the issue and would punish or reward them accordingly. While a lot of online leftists supported Force the Vote, not everyone in this space was quite as enthusiastic. Most notably, Sam Seder and Cenk Uygur were among the skeptical. They had their reasons. For one, they believed that it could result in someone further right than Nancy Pelosi becoming speaker. Some people also thought that Medicare for All losing a floor vote, which it almost certainly would have, could damage the long-term prospects of it actually becoming law.
Now, mind you, this is somebody on the fucking right that is literally seeing this shit. Stating that, maybe, like, if a vote comes up and it fucking fails, then what happens? People don't like backing fucking or losing policies or ideas. It can be the fucking rightest policy in the world, but people don't like backing. But you know what? You have to force the vote. Vote on Nancy Pelosi, even though, as he said, the margins are razor thin. Even though, as Jimmy said, that we're gonna have, like, he didn't get past the what would happen if forcing Nancy Pelosi, forcing a vote against Nancy Pelosi's speakership happened at the end. What happened if it didn't go the magical way that he fucking wanted to do without any planning? Now, mind you, so some of the things you saw, Cenk Uygur, Cal Kalinske, they are people who started the Justice Democrats. They literally had a plan where they're gonna push out the corporate Democrats, the blue dog Democrats, in order to actually encourage more progressive candidates. But what Jimmy Dore did was like, well, you're progressive, so you need to do what every fucking big leftist movement has actually done in politics, is bitch, moan, and cry to make yourself effectively ineffective and go and do the ooh-woo, we need progressive policy bullshit and keep yourself ideologically pure. Because that gets us power. Never mind the prior 2 years where we saw gains from progressive candidates, from the actual progressive what do they call it? Conference or whatever. Progressive, I'm losing a word. Conference. Yeah, I think it's conference. Where they've actually made strides and they've actually pushed more things because they didn't go out and do the whole look at me, I'm socialist, and no, they've had concrete, actual gains where they've actually changed the fucking tone and tenor of what's going on, how fucking hearings are actually held. But that wasn't enough for Jimmy because you need to force the vote. But let's get back to the video.
Needless to say, the rift created a lot of drama. Jimmy, being the flamethrower that he is, accused his left-wing detractors of being corporate sellouts who didn't actually want Medicare for All, or simply opposing the strategy for personal reasons, like they weren't on board because they didn't like him personally, or that they were jealous that they didn't think of it themselves.
So whoever tells you that this is a strategy disagreement is either unbelievably naive or covering for someone. This is not a strategy disagreement. Everybody agrees with hashtag force the vote. The people who are against it, it's inexplicable, and you're not supposed to question their motives. I question their motives. Cenk Uygur's on the take, and he's working for the Democratic Party, and he's working for his corporate donors, Jeffrey Katzenberg, Buddy Roemer, right-wingers. He's against Julian Assange. He's a total corporate sellout.
As someone who doesn't think Medicare for All would be a good policy, and who loathes pretty much...
So, let's hear that right-wing take on it. Let's go back just a little bit.
Corporate sellout.
As someone who doesn't think Medicare for All would be a good policy, and who loathes pretty much all of the people involved in this fight, watching this circular firing squad was pure joy. But who had the better arguments? Well, at the beginning of the year, I made a video about how I think it's a poor strategy, even if you like the policy. But I have very different ideas about how politics works than most progressives do. If you share the assumptions of the populist left, as most progressives do, then Jimmy Dore was in the right. As our friend...
So, what's funny is that the motherfucker is literally saying, yeah, I want it to fail. So of course I want them to force the vote. This is the shit that people on the fucking left that's constantly online are constantly looking to promote their star, promote their brand, to get their money for what they want instead of pushing a cause, actually feed to these right-wing dirt motherfucking bags. But of course, force the vote because you have to be ideologically pure. Because if you don't, then you're a corporate sellout. If you don't spit every time you say the word Nancy Pelosi or Joe Biden, then you're a corporate sellout. Because that's how getting change actually works. Being the ideologue that only accepts your whole thing. Hold on, guys, 1 second. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. I apologize. Had to get the doorbell right. But this is a shit that when you saw this shit, it's just fucking unbelievable that you have so many people that literally were just you need to be pure. Exactly. Too many people that are so concerned with purity. But let's continue.
Sean over at the channel Actual Justice Warrior argued, Jimmy Dore is very much the logical conclusion of Cenk Uygur's ideas.
The best part about this is that Cenk Uygur has no possible way to respond to Jimmy Dore's arguments because all of Jimmy Dore's arguments are the exact things that Cenk Uygur said about politics and attacks other people with.
This is why, in the context of the...
Now, okay, so yeah, that was fucking stupid because what ends up happening is what Actual Justice Warrior was actually saying right there, and let's...
online left.
What Actual Justice Warrior was saying right there was that, well, if you don't agree with me, then you think I'm a if I don't agree with you, you think I'm a fascist. No, actual justice warrior, you are a fucking fascist. You're a fucking authoritarian, and I am. No, I'm not sorry. You're a fucking bigot. But yeah, sure. Let's go.
That Cenk Uygur said about politics and attacks other people with.
This is why, in the context of the online left, Jimmy had the upper hand. The funny thing is, Cenk more or less conceded that Jimmy was right in terms of strategy, but on a different issue. In early March, the Senate Budget Committee Chairman Bernie Sanders put forth an amendment to the COVID relief bill that would have raised the minimum wage to $15 an hour by 2025. The amendment was shot down, with every Republican and 8 Democrats voting no. The following day, Cenk Uygur made a post.
So, the funny fucking thing is this. What happened with the $15 minimum wage literally proves what Cenk and other people were saying about the force to vote. The fact of the matter is that something where there is so close of a razor's edge between the Democrats in Congress and the Republicans in Congress, and it fucking fails. Guess what happens? Guess what happens? What happens is this. That shit is defeated, and you don't hear shit about it anymore. You don't. When the last time you heard of a political stance about people in mainstream media pushing a $15 minimum wage? You don't hear stories about it. You fucking don't hear stories about it. And yet, this is what you want to do with Medicare for all? Now, the funny fucking thing about it is businesses now are going to actually have to look at compensating their employees more, especially now since they can't find enough people working. Of course, they're trying to petition the Biden administration of ending the unemployment plus up earlier so they can get the search back to the fucking mines. But the fact that, hey, it's not coming directly from the federal government to raise the minimum wage. Shit, Joe Manchin was talking about, well, it should be 11. When have you heard the rest of that shit? But, force to vote is gonna make everything all peaches and rainbows and shit like that with no fucking organization on the ground. Because it just happens because politicians are scared and no. Let's continue.
Mortem video titled Burning My Bridges, The Truth About Progressives in Congress, where he did argue that there was some value in having the vote even though they lost. At least now they could hold those who voted against it accountable. Almost all of the top comments on the video are people saying Jimmy Dore was right. 2 days later, Jimmy made an hour-long response to this video, spiking the football.
So when you have a must-pass bill like this COVID relief plan, you're not actually killing the bill if you vote no. Because what is Biden going to do? Drop it? He's not going to drop it. That's not a thing that's possible. You can't drop this. You can't drop the budget. You can't drop the defense bill. Okay, those are must passes. So what you do is you force when you.
Oh, he almost said it.
Oh, Jimmy, right? Let's go.
He almost said it. You forced him. He almost said it.
No. So it looks like Jimmy was right after all, at least given the assumptions that both he and Cenk share. But whether or not he's actually correct, meaning objectively, not just if you share progressive assumptions correct, remains to be seen. You see, even though I don't want Medicare for all, and I don't think the force the vote strategy would have worked, I wanted progressives in Congress to do it anyways. I wanted Jimmy and all the other online leftists in his camp to be the dogs that caught the car. When it comes.
There we go. There the fuck we go. There we go. That's the shit. There we go. This is the shit that people like Jimmy play towards. And not only the fact that he plays towards this stupid bullshit, but he goes on Tucker Carlson and agrees with him. Talks all shit about Democrats, but never gets around to the Republicans. But Force to Vote was about, of course, holding people accountable, not just for Jimmy's ego. By the way, his second day of the Force to Vote, conference that he had would have been the day after they've already had voted on the Speaker of the House. I don't know. It just seems like Jimmy Dore was trying to get his hashtag turned in. But let's hear the rest of this video. This is actually not going to be long, but let's go.
It's just strategy. The online left deals so much in hypotheticals. If this happened and that happened, then we'd win elections. If only so-and-so had said the right words on the floor of Congress or in television ads, then the American people would rise up and support them. If only our elected representatives fought harder, whatever that means, then the Republicans and the establishment Democrats would fall in line. Elected representatives, even progressives, never do this to their satisfaction. So online leftists are always left wondering what could have been. Well, now that Bernie Sanders has forced the vote on a living wage, we can get a good test of their strategy in action. Now, I'll grant that the living wage isn't quite as high as Medicare for All on the progressive policy wish list. But if their theory of politics is in fact correct, then the politicians who voted against it should pay dearly at the ballot box. Medicare for All polls quite well, so too with the $15 an hour minimum wage. According to a recent Reuters Ipsos poll, 59% of respondents approve, whereas only 34% disapprove. Now, I have my issues with polling, and I think that these are superficial examinations of the actual numbers in both
Of course, a right winger that doesn't like facts. Of course, right? But let's go.
cases, but let's just take them at face value now for the purposes of our argument. Also, while the living wage isn't as important as healthcare, it is a huge existential issue for the American people, according to progressives.
Wait, a living wage isn't as important as healthcare. Shit. Like, he didn't really just say a living wage isn't as important as healthcare. Yeah, sure. Fucker. Anyway, let's
Finally,
go.
we got a formal vote on the issue. Granted, this was not an up or down vote on the actual bill, but an amendment to the relief bill. That said, there was enormous pressure to pass the bill anyways, and that likely would have been the case all the same. In fact, even more so if progressives are correct, even if the living wage amendment was in it. Furthermore, all the Democrats who voted against the amendment expressed concern about the policy per se, with most saying that $15 an hour was too high. The one exception to that was Angus King of Maine, who I should note is not a Democrat but an independent who caucuses with the Democrats. According to Maine Public Radio, King said he supports raising the minimum wage to $15 an hour, though there's no direct quotation of him saying so. In terms of the merits of the policy itself, increasing the minimum wage to $15 an hour, like Medicare for All, is a no-brainer.
I don't consider this issue a debatable issue. I really don't.
So, and he goes on about it, and this is just it. So, one of the things that, I'm going to say this. When we actually look at what happened with Force the Vote, yeah, it may have been big and bad that Jim actually had his bullhorn out there. And if you actually saw, like, one of his pictures, his early pictures, it's him screaming into a bullhorn in his own ear because he likes to hear the sound of his voice so much. Pot me kettle, do a YouTube channel. But, the fact is, when you come half-cocked about any fucking program, any fucking political, any policy, if you just doing it half-cocked, then you're fucked. Even the planned forcing the issue or forcing the vote of the adding the $15 minimum wage has shown, even though there are plans, it has shown that once it fails, well, we get back to it later, and later never comes. And seeing it is so far out from any sort of election, it literally caused it. People are gonna forget about it. Unless it's a driving point, a driving factor. But your online leftist that gets to call people out because they didn't follow your plan or your strategy because reasons, and now you're mad. And it just so happens that most of the people that he dogged and talked shit about were women, but it's not about him being mad. It's not about him. It's about a strategy, right? But anyway, guys, I do want to say thank you guys for watching this clip. We do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, where we can actually sit back in the chat and we can just have great conversations in the chat. Or if you're watching this on playback at my YouTube channel, Crimson60620, you can actually check me out there. Please, if you're watching that, like and subscribe. I'm almost at 100 or 560 people. You help make me get to that point. So I'm gonna ask that you actually show more support so I can get that magical number, so I can make sure that I can bring you guys more upgraded content from the different sources that I have. And by the way, if you actually want to help support the channel, you can actually check out my Streamlab links up top or my Patreon links down in the description. Thank you guys for watching the clip. If you're in chat, stick around. We have more videos to come. And if you're watching back later, hit the next video on the playlist. Thank you. All right. Yeah. Ooh. All right. Let's get this shit going. Yes. All right. So, yeah. It's funny. It is just, it's one of those things where it's just like, I think a lot of online leftists actually need to think about like I wouldn't say don't fight. No, don't have conflict. Don't like try to make sure that you press the idea of leftism and make sure we're not fighting against toxic elements of the left. In actuality, I'm saying that there are certain times we should actually highlight to say like, hey, these people are doing toxic shit. This is not the what progressivism about. It's not with leftism about. Some of these people are just just totalitarians with their own brand of it, like especially tankies. Like, god damn, when you're caring more about a person, a figurehead, versus the actual people, or denying genocide, or just like America bad and everything else. Like, come on, what are you offering to actually help support the people, the workers, the population of a country versus just staying in a country? You know what I mean? So, let's get to the next video. All right. So, if you guys haven't known, some of the earliest videos that I've actually done on my channel is, well, it's the manosphere shit. Like, if you go back in my channel, in my old catalog, I have videos with people like O'Shea Jackson, whatever the fuck his name. As you guys know, I do the Coach Red Pill, which is by definition is a red pill, and the shit never really changes. You see a lot of these guys where they have some antiquated idea of what a woman's supposed to be. They never really talk about the men, and if they do, it's only to pay lip service to say that, well, yeah, I talk about men too, but it's just one of those things where it's more along the lines of, what are women doing to cause a breakdown in the social norms of a relationship? Like, what is it that we can just shit on women about? And no matter if it's somebody who is dressed shitty, it may need moisturizing his hair or lips or some shit like that, or for somebody wearing a fucking 3-piece, the message still comes across the same. Women are supposed to be size 0, subservient, smart enough to take care of things, but never smart enough for to outshine their husband. Never supposed to have ambition. And oh god, they have another man's penis inside of them once, then it's their fault. And this is the type of shit that you actually hear about from people like this. Now, I know I'm going to get some shit because I'm coming after Kevin Samuel. Ha 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 ha. But fuck, I don't care. I do shit like this all the time. But let's hear this interaction that he's had with And I don't know if we're gonna get through the whole thing of it because, like, motherfuckers like this, dude, you know, different from bullshit artists that I see. But let's go.
Thank you.
Yeah. Rochelle, go ahead and unmute yourself. Yeah, this is why when I did that broadcast about the kind of women high value men avoid. Hello.
So he's done, I guess, different videos or different interactions where he says, how value men avoid these types of women. Now, mind you, I'm going to say this. And hear me out. Look right here. There are no such thing. I value men. I'm sorry. People don't have a fucking number attached to them. They don't. People don't have a number attached to them. All you involuntary people that may not be able to celebrate love with somebody, all you red pill motherfuckers, there is no thing about a high value man or woman. People are motherfucking people. And once you start trying to value people based on their worth or value in the sexual marketplace, you've already lost. Are there some shitty people? Yes. Are there some people that do crappy shit? Yes. But I will tell you this. If you're somebody that actually needs to break down somebody's high market value, you're a shitty person. Just saying. I'm just saying. Just putting this shit right here is the same shit that I hear from all of these busted ass motherfucking red pill. Like the motherfucking, we did that video not too long ago, the Coach Black Pill, who sit back and broke down the age and type for different women. Motherfuckers like this are no better than shit like that. Oh, because he's in a tailored fitted suit. Then no, he's good. No, you're not my. You can put lipstick on a hog, but a pig fucker is still a pig fucker. But let's go.
Yes, I'm here.
Hi, Rochelle. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. What do you got for me?
Okay, so this is actually my first time listening to your show or watching your show. And I actually was having this conversation tonight with a friend of mine who sent me the link and everything. So I'm 38. And so I know you've had a lot of younger women on, but I'm 38. I am single. I have no children. So I know you were talking about when women get to that 40 plus.
The 20%
range,
needs to listen because if they don't, they're going to find something out.
$3.
The Hamptons is not a defensible position.
Thank you, Ziggurat. Thank you.
Luckily, I'm still fertile because when you get my age, you start to see a fertility doctor and make sure you're good.
So, one of the things that actually gets me about this whole thing, first, it's actually a little bit alarming. So, the young lady actually said she was 38, and one of the things that kind of like, it hurts my heart because I have a 14-year-old daughter. This whole thing of I'm 38 with no kids, as if that like having kids disqualifies you from being an attractive mate, being a person where you can actually relate to people. That is so fucking disheartening that we have set up a society where we, I don't know, in one sense, actually praise women for not having kids so they can be fertile breeding grounds for, sack of shit men who only see them as a fucking breeding mare. But on the same token, well, she's getting old up there, and like, you know, her eggs may be drying up. This shit is sad. But let's continue.
But I guess my question to you would be, for women that are over the age of 35, or like myself, approaching 40 in 2 years, it is very difficult out here to find men that are really ready to settle down and take things seriously. I've met plenty of guys that are really great, but then they
now. Okay, so I don't know if she hears that music. I don't know if she actually is cognizant of what her friend set her up for, and like, fuck her friend, like fuck her friend for actually throwing her to the motherfucking lion's den, because by now people know the bullshit that he's on. But let's go.
They have these insecurity issues, or they're
and see, this is the shit right here. This is shit right here where it is playing towards this fucking fear of, well, you need to have you need to have some kids, or your shit is going to be barren and dried up. This shit plays towards, like, really, this shit plays towards a fear that we install in our women and girls from a young fucking age. But fucking red pillers, manosphere motherfuckers actually love this shit because it's teaching a woman that she should know her place. She should have had her kids at 24 and not going to school. Because we've heard this shit from Coach Red Pill. As soon as a woman gets over 30 or 35, then she's no longer being useful. This is the shit that you hear from Coach Red Pill. Like, no lie. The whole thing about, oh, women need to have young, fertile eggs and shit. Well, let's continue.
Okay, shorten it up. You're 38 and you're ready to get married, and you're good. But the problem is you can't seem to find a man that's ready to marry you.
I wouldn't say necessarily ready to marry me, but ready to at least be on my path.
Do you want to be married?
I do.
How long should it take a man to marry a woman? How long should it take a man before he knows he wants to marry a woman?
I think that most men probably know within 6 months to a year.
So
that's bullshit. like that's bullshit. It's literally bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. And I'll tell you why. Because people may know the societal norms for shit, but to say 6 months to a year, some people just haven't gone to a place where they think marriage is a thing. They actually may be in a relationship with you and may want to actually be with you and be with you exclusive. But that doesn't mean marriage. And the fact of the matter is, it plays into motherfuckers like this whole idea. But let's continue.
Again, so you want to be married. So you want to be on that path because you're 38. What city are you in?
I'm in Chicago.
All right. So when I talk about no man's land, danger zone, and all those other things, I say it not to be pejorative. It's just to focus. Just because you're over 35 doesn't mean it's over. I mean, I know women that are that age. I've actually gone out with women that age. But it's different. It's different in the sense that what's the longest relationship you've ever had?
My longest relationship was 5 years.
How long ago was that? Hi, Jessica. Hi, Monique. I see you in there. 5 years. How long ago was that?
That was in 2017.
2017.
So here is the shit that kind of pisses me off about this guy. Because we're going to get the deconstruction of what's wrong with her and what she did wrong. And let's actually see shit that he talks about. And I saw a little bit of this video, and it gets interesting, guys. Let's go.
5 years that ended in 2017.
Yes.
So you were 2012, 2017. Were you guys in the same city?
Yes.
Why didn't you guys get married?
He was a serial cheater. I mean,
And
honestly.
you're one of your 5.
In year 3.
So why'd you stay?
I think
Just
that I
just curious.
no, I understand. I think that I had to do a lot of self-reflection in order to understand that after the relationship, and it was a lot of.
Okay, that's fine. That's okay.
So great. So look, yeah, he this is a piece of shit person because literally, she did say she was with him for 5 years, and he became a cheater. And she gave an answer like, "Hey, why did you stay?" Because we know that men don't stay with women who cheat for multiple years, even after they find out about it, right? And maybe, oh, great. Maybe Kevin Samuels here would actually say, hey, you know what? That's understandable because, hey, if you're tied to people, sometimes it may be not outwardly emotional abusive, but it may be emotional manipulative. Maybe it may have been something. Maybe he will do this, but yeah, let's hear this shit.
I've got 4 more people. I need to kind of get through this.
Wow, he's a dick. Now, not only has he cut her off while he was talking about it, but now it's I got 4 more people and I get through it. Wow, yeah, sure, let's go.
And that's fine. You know, you don't spy. I mean, 3 years. People need to go through their process. You know, just get rid of somebody. I get it. How tall are you?
I'm 5'5".
Dress size.
Wait, what does that have to do with any fuck? Oh God. So, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls, and everything in between. Here's where we go to talk about how it's the woman. Now, mind you, this is a premier gentleman, almost the ultimate gentleman. But the first thing he actually goes to, not if you have a religious belief, not if you have a job, not if you have not if you know what your personality type, height and weight. And no, I know he didn't say actual weight, but he said he literally said height and weight. Or dress size. Yeah. Let's go.
What's my dress size? Did you say my dress size?
Yes.
I'm a size 6 or 8.
Size 6 or 8. And how much did you weigh the last time you weighed yourself?
I weigh myself every day, so I was 148 this morning.
This motherfucker literally said height and weight. Height and weight. This motherfucker literally said height and weight. I was oversimplifying the shit. But this motherfucker literally said height and weight. Wow. Fucking wow. Now, let's actually go to let's see. Let's see if we can actually look. And let's see. Anything that won't get me. Here. I wouldn't be surprised if he actually asked that question. Now, mind you, this is a size 6 right here. Size 6. Size 6. Yeah. And I know Vegeta's looking like, she's too small, but yeah, sure. 140 pounds, 148 pounds. Now, mind you, I'm gonna actually say this. The fact that her friend actually set her up for shit like this, oh, fuck her friend. And not in a good way. And the fact that she says, I have to weigh myself every day. I weigh myself every day. All right, so I'm gonna actually say this and be quite honest with you. This is gonna be very specific. So I know I have people in my audience that it may not actually, fit for, but I'm gonna actually say this. So, here, I know it seems like kind of fucking stupid, but ladies, those of you ladies that actually care about how a man thinks about you and shit like that, and actually go after men, if you have a cool personality, we don't have any problem with, the way that you look. And I say we, I mean guys that aren't pieces of shit. Like, if it's a guy that's a piece of shit, oh, he only cares about if you're hot. But guys who really just like being around you and enjoy you, he's not gonna trip about you being a size 6. He may actually offer you a sandwich. I'm just saying. Like, look at Vegeta in the chat. He's gonna offer you like 3 or 4 sandwiches, and probably some penises too. But anyway, don't listen to this fucking advice. Don't. Let's get back to this fucking fool.
Cool. Last question. If you had to give yourself a rating, just your face, fresh face right out of the shower, your natural hair, what would you give yourself on a scale from 1 to 10? And you cannot use 7.
Oh, I'm not going to use 7. I would give myself at least 8.95.
Okay.
And like, is anybody else hearing incel talking points? Is anybody else hearing incel talking points? You coming fresh out the shower, your face without any makeup and your natural hair. What would you give yourself? This is incel shit. I'm sorry. This is involuntary people that don't celebrate shit. Like, this is the shit that, like, literally these pissant little baby men that have so many insecurities about themselves say. What is it? What was one that I saw? That your first date should be to a water park. That way she can't wear any makeup and it get washed off. Never keep in mind that, there's waterproof makeup. But, like, this is the shit that you hear from these fucking red pills. I'm just saying, like, God damn it. Like, really? But let's continue.
So around here, Beyonce is roughly an 8. Kelly Rowland's roughly a 9. So you're.
Hey, did you just hear that shit? Let's go back a little bit. Let's go back and hear this shit. Let's hear this shit.
Around here, Beyonce is roughly an 8. Kelly Rowland's roughly a 9.
Mhm.
So you're on the Kelly Rowland end of things.
Yes, I am.
All right. In the last 3 years.
Ding, 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 ding. Cat said it in the chat. Beyonce, 8. Beyonce, an 8. I'm not even a Beyonce fan. I literally dislike her music because it's so popular. That is something. That is one musician that I like. Nah, it's too popular. I fucking hate it. But she's an 8. And Kelly Rowland, she's a 9. Right, guys. Right. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 He said it. He said that shit. He said that shit. I gotta hurry up and get through this video. Let's go.
How many men have you had seriously wanting to date you?
What is this? 2020? Well, I had just got out of that relationship in 2017, so I've been on. Right, but when you go through something like that, you got to take some time.
No, you don't.
No, you do. If you've been in abusive relationships, you do have to take time.
Now this is not good. Okay, hold on now.
wait. Did he just say when you're, you don't have to take any time? What? What? What?
Recognize where you're at. That's your
I know
one.
where I am.
I'm just, all right, okay, let me explain something. Recognize where you're at.
Abusive relationships, you do have to take time.
Now this is not good. Okay, hold on now. Recognize where you're at. That's your one.
I know where I am.
I'm just, all right, okay, let me explain something. Okay. I'm nice to you.
Now, she actively told this man, hey, it was an abusive relationship. Something that I suspected. Something I suspected. And then when she goes to correct him, this is my house, bitch. You better motherfucking listen to me. He didn't say those words, but effectively that's he was calling the heel. And so this whole shit about, like, even this one small interaction right here about, hey, nah, you're supposed to get out there and make it because your time is running out and you need to go ahead and get married. Literally, she is saying that I needed some time. No, you don't. Wow. Yeah, sure. Let's hear this shit.
If you're nice to me, I have no particular dog in the fight, but you can't talk over the host. The things
No, I'm not going to.
All right. So in the last 3 years, even after your detox from your relationship, what's the longest time you've dated anyone since your breakup?
3 months.
3 months. Had you guys gotten intimate?
Yes, we had.
Wait, why does this even matter? Wait, why does this? Okay.
Who ended it? Who ended it?
He did.
Do you happen to know why?
Yes. He was going through some personal issues that required therapy, so he said. Okay. I mean, I call bullshit. I don't know if people curse on your show, but I call BS on that. To me, it's like he just wanted to meet and he just wanted to screw. And then once he got what he wanted,
But you're 38 years old and you can have sex.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to lie to you about it.
No, he doesn't have to lie to me about it, and I don't lie to other people about it.
So, who tends to end your relationships when you're, since 2017? You
know what? It seems as if this motherfucker is literally trying to make the blame in the ending of relationships all on her. Like, it's her fault that she's. It's her fault that, like, you actually hear the tone, like, of, well, you stayed with the man after you found out he was cheating, so it's your fault. Oh, you got with this man for 3 months, and how did that end? That it was your fault. And yes, as Vegeta is actually doing in the chat, yes, this shit sounds very fucking creepy. The way he's asking these questions.
For guys, even in the
I ended
casual
it.
dating. Okay. And you said you've gone through therapy?
Yes, I'm still going through it.
Right. And what were you diagnosed? What did your therapist or your counselor say?
See, I'm sorry, guys. I can't do this fucking video anymore. And see, and I know the fucking Kevin Samuelites, if that's a word, would actually come and say that, oh no, he's just trying to get the facts. And like, is anybody gonna ask him the incredibly toxic situation that he had with his ex-wife? Is anybody gonna question him? I recall sitting back and watching when people were saying that he had issues or he may not be able to please a woman and question his manhood. He was fucking livid. But yet and still, it's okay for him to treat women like that. That's reason. I'm sorry, guys. You can fucking dress up a red pillar in a nice suit and as if you're speaking eloquently and thoughtfully in some sort of measured tone response. But then it all comes down to it is women, it's your fault that you better hurry up before those eggs get dry and need you to have you a husband so you can take care of yourself, little lady. These fuckers are still a red pill. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry because these motherfuckers are the reasons why I fear for my daughter when she grows up to never meet men who are influenced by this shit or a man like this. Because it's fucking sad. It is fucking sad. But anyway, it goes, guys. I do want to say thank you for watching this clip and helping me try to fight through this fucking toxic ass cancer of these motherfucking red pills. If you want to join the chat because you're watching this on the VOD later on, hop in 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, or catch that next video on the clip. For you guys in chat, stick around. We have more videos coming up. And if you would be so happy to incline, be like Ziggurat and you can help donate to the channel. I have a Patreon in the description, and of course I have the Streamlab link at the top. If you guys want to actually have fun conversations, hit up our Discord and we can actually talk about shit like Skyrim and all types of fucking stupid idiots in my comment section that I clip and make fun of. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching this clip. See you in the next one, and stick around if you're watching live. All right, guys. Yeah. Oh God, it's shit like that just disgusts me. Shit like that just disgusts the hell out of me. And I know people probably say like, why does it bother you that people are just that fucking toxic? Like, you actually, like, he was basically close to asking her what's her measurements. Like, for real. He was close to asking her what's her measurements. And it is just so fucking disgusting. And how? I don't know, guys. You guys got to help me out on this one. I don't fucking know. Why people put up with shit like that. I just don't know like why people put up there. But yeah, sure.
He is the one.
Anyway, let's go to the next video. I just don't have any other words for it because a lot of these guys are just they're fucking unbelievable. And the people that try to have their next new guru, I don't know. Like, I just like, please, like, stop listening to these bullshit artists because that's some bullshit artist. That is a bullshit artist if I ever saw one. Yeah, sure. Sure. And you know what, Kat? One of the things that I will fucking actually make sure that I do is make sure that, like, I try my damnness and hardest, not only to fight against it and not only to teach my daughter this better than that, but to fight against this shit as much as I can, as long as I have this fucking platform, you know, until they come and get me, you know. If the fascists take over, I'm probably gonna be the first one in front of the pit. Anyway, let's actually switch topics a little bit. Let's go to the next video. All right, guys. I am. Oh, yeah. No, his cult, like, fuck, like, if you got Byron, if you've actually been in the chat, like, what's fucking fun is the response that you actually are getting from the I'm seeing from the Gothics videos. Oh god, that shit is like, that shit is just like delicious because it's fucking fun, it's fucking funny, and goddamn, I'm used to it. I'm somebody like I know I have the hashtag on Twitter that I've actually used. I'm not the leftist you want to fight. And it's just like after they realize these motherfuckers don't bother me, then they kind of leave the shit alone. But okay. If you're somebody and I talked about your favorite person in the world, I need you to come to my video, leave comments. And when you leave a comment, you hit refresh so you can leave another comment and hit that thumbs down and then hit refresh and leave another comment. Please do that. It'll really hurt my feelings. You giving me a thumbs down really hurts my feelings because it bad crimson. So for every time you watch my video, you want to leave multiple thumbs down. So you want to actually go on the stock account and create another account and go watch the video again and just thumbs down. Thumbs down. Oh, and spread it on your sites where you want to praise your person. It's just like, oh, thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down. Yes. Yes, I am fueled by your approval. If I don't get your approval, I cry and it hurts my feelings. It makes me sad. Please make me sad by watching my video multiple times and leaving me bad comments. Oh God. You guys, you're giving away the game. All right, let's get to this next video. Come on, I'm not trying to keep y'all here all night. I'm trying to run through these videos. Here, what was the fucking topic? Damn it. God damn it. Because I was trying to stick to it. Yeah. Okay. Sure. All right. Whew. I'm doing good on time. Thank you guys for keeping me good on time. All right, let's go. All right, so hey guys, do you like comics? You like comics? What? Do you like comic book movies? Do you? Do you like comic book movies? Do you like, I don't know, classic characters like Captain America? Like, shh, shh, you ruin it. You ruin it. Shh, shh. We have to build up to it. Do you like classic characters like Batman or even Superman? Do you like Superman? Do you like Superman? Well, I have. I have the perfect person for you. We have Tyrone Magnus. Now, I'm gonna actually show this clip, and we've actually seen this clip before. We've seen this clip before, and quite frankly, it's always funny, so I need an excuse to actually play it. So, if you've actually seen this, this is some fun facts. Watch out. Watch this.
He is the one, the only.
Now, here is Tyrone Magnus in the middle with his fancy little Superman shirt, all medium and everything. Let's go.
There he is. Hey guys, how you doing?
Now watch his face. Watch his face.
Just a quick thing before we get started. I know that on our donation page, we still have the Geeks and Gamers logo. I just want to say that I really we talked about this, and we're really not affiliated with Geeks and Gamers as far as I'm concerned, and I really just want to make that.
He's looking serious. Like, wait, what? 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 All right, let's go.
Clear. And I also want to just say, in light of recent events, I think we really, if Justice League teaches us anything, it's about coming together, and there's no room for hate. And I just think that it's important. It's an important message. And of course, as the father of the Asian children, it really hits close to home for me. And
all right, shit, that was fun. Now, here's the thing. So many fucking fandom menace motherfuckers were so pissed off about a black Superman. A black Superman. Never mind that we have Valzad and who is that? God, Calvin Ellis. Black Superman. Now these motherfuckers are so mad that they're gonna do a black Clark Kent because Clark Kent is a real person. Let's see what Magnus has to say. Or Tyrone Magnus. Let's go.
Call him. Bring him to me.
Hey, like no lie, I really miss playing fucking DCUO because it was actually fun. Unfortunately, like you don't play it with if you don't play with enough people, then it's not fun. Wait, I think I need to change that phrase. If you don't play with enough friends, wait, I still need to change that phrase. If you don't play DCUO with friends like you should, play with your friends. If you're not playing with a group of people that, let's just watch the video.
Yes. I'ma beat your ass. All right, man.
Now, mind you, wait. Did he just cosplay as Superman? Did he just cosplay as Superman? This motherfucker just cosplayed as Superman. Yeah, he did. Let's go.
All right, so I want to do this video because I just got these things on my mind about this whole announcement behind having a black Superman. And not that it's a black Superman, but that it's not Valzad. Well, the other brother that's the president of the United States in his universe.
Calvin Ellis. Literally have the fucking picture right here. But you're a Superman fan. Am I missing something? Am I missing something? You just did a fucking intro when you cosplayed as Superman. But sure, let's go.
I keep forgetting his name. I've actually been watching videos on all this by people, and I'm still forgetting his name. Or they could even make a movie about Steel again. And I'm sure they can make it much.
There was no Steel movie in the WB. There is no Steel movie in the WB. There is no Steel movie in the WB. No, it still didn't happen. It did not happen. It was a Shaq movie, but it was not a Steel movie. There was no Steel movie. But let's continue.
Much better than what it was. Okay? So here's my whole issue.
And no, I don't hate Kevin Samuels. I just think he's another red pill, PUA person. I don't hate him. It's just, I feel sad for the brother. But let's go.
This is what I was thinking to myself earlier. I was like, okay, well, WB wants to catch Marvel's success. I have always said, remember who you are, WB. You are Warner fucking Brothers. I have loved your movies for years. Okay?
Well, talk about Stockholm Syndrome. Talk about Stockholm Syndrome. And I'm sorry I didn't have it planned. But talk about Stockholm Syndrome. He's loved their movies for years. Their movies have been shit. Like, for real. Their movies. Now, Marvel, before Disney kind of bought Fox, some of their movies were just trash. Like, the Fox movies for the Marvel, we can count, 3 movies that were actually good? Well, 2.5 because, Deadpool 2, the second half. But, yeah, no. WB's movies have been shit. But let's continue.
My favorite movie of all time, Superman 1978, was made by you guys. Okay? And many of my favorite movies of all time have been made by you guys.
So he actually says something that's really funny. Has anybody actually gone back and watched the original Superman compared to the movies we have now? I get it. The special effects are cheesy. I'm not gonna do that, but like, people give Zack Snyder shit about his Jesus metaphors in Man of Steel, but like, I'm just saying, if you actually want to see some heavy Jesus metaphors in a movie, yeah, go watch the original Superman movie in 78. But and by the way, Angry Bear, we actually we are actually dual streaming, not just on Twitch, but on YouTube as well. Come on over. Actually, Angry Bear, if you want to disagree with me a lot, go ahead and hit that follow button. Hit that follow button so you can actually know when I go live and make angry comments towards me. Or come over to my YouTube channel and hit that subscribe button.
You are big time. You have made your name. Run your own race. This is just like anything else in life. Run your own race. When you know you got the talent and the budget and the people, run your own race. Just focus on making great movies instead of trying to catch Disney and Marvel. For what?
For what? $1 billion movie every year? Or sometimes $2 billion movies a year? That's what, Tyrone. That's what. For being able, with a movie that you're doing in conjunction with Sony, to make $1 billion. Even a movie that people hated Captain Marvel, because like my feminist is in my movie. I still made $1 billion. That's why. That's why. But let's go.
For what? But I digress. Now, here's my whole thing. If you're truly trying to emulate Marvel, why don't we take Marvel's most popular character, Spider-Man? They rebooted Spider-Man at one point with Tom Holland, but then they brought another Spider-Man to us. Their black Spider-Man they brought to us. They didn't whitewash, well, blackwash.
Is he calling that a funny joke? They didn't whitewash, blackwash. Like, I know where he's gonna go with this because I watched some of this video, but here, Tyrone. People didn't like Miles Morales when he first came out. People actually despised him. It took both the clone of Spider-Man, the original Spider-Man, Jessica Drew to say Miles is actually cool. The two people that this motherfucker has that's flanking him. One, Calvin Ellis, the Barack Obama analog in the DC multiverse world that he has. People barely know his names. And then, here, motherfucking Val Zod, people also barely know his name. It is literally, fuck. You're proving the fucking point. And I know, he may make a point well, these characters are established. But Marvel has won by being able to mix up and change every fucking character that they've had. And DC is just trying to follow that paper. And by the way, there are people that still hate Miles Morales. See your boy Young Ripper, 59. But let's continue.
Peter Parker, no. They already have a black Spider-Man. Some of you say, well, he's black and he's Puerto Rican. Well, Puerto Rican, that's not a race. They're actually a tri-racial people. They're the natives that were on the island when the Europeans got there, and the black slaves that they brought with them. So they're a mixed race people, okay? But Miles Morales looks like me, but younger, okay? So he's...
I'm gonna... Yeah, let's go.
He's a black Spider-Man. They were very successful with the Spider-Verse. They did not have to reboot Spider-Man with a black Peter Parker. The point being, Warner Bros., is that you already have great African-American or black in race characters.
Okay. No lie, no bullshit. These are motherfucking aliens. They're not fucking Earthlings. They're not fucking humans. Suspension of belief aside. So what? So what? If they want to make Clark Kent black, so what? This motherfucker. Now, keep in mind. He just brought up Spider-Verse. He literally brought up Spider-Verse. Now, if he's the comic book fan that he claims to actually be, I'm somebody who watches the animated or people doing the commentary comic book over the thing. He would know that one, there have been so many versions of Peter Parker, but there's Japanese Spider-Man who is a version of Peter Parker, not Penny Parker, but there is Indian Spider-Man, legit, from Indian Spider-Man. There are so many versions of different Spider-Man in the fucking Marvel multiverse, there is even Spider-Ham. These motherfuckers forgot one crucial fact about that Warner Brothers that just like negates all of this shit. Because comic books. They can change shit, anything that they want, because comic books. It's that simple. Because comic books. But let's continue.
Make those movies. Okay? You don't have to take your flagship and make them another color to make it work. You don't. You've got Val-Zod, you've got Steel, you've got the President of the United States dude. You've got those three, and you could make killer movies on all of them. And that's people's main problem. And the whole thing is, the whole woke go broke movement is still going.
First of all, I'm gonna actually take some time. Let me just pause right here. And he's actually in the chat, and he's raging, rightly so, because it's literally erasure of somebody's heritage. Because Vegeta is like literally raging in the chat because it's an erasure of his heritage, and quite frankly, fuckers like this that like, I don't get how you can be espout Pan-African motherfucking talking points, but are literally pick me motherfucker. Like, seriously, like how do you have both of those things? Like, oh, it's race isn't important, so you shouldn't change the color of a character. But like, yeah, you know, Puerto Rican people are just black with a little bit of mixed Hispanic. Like, yeah, like, how do you have those two conflicting bullshit? Like, really? Wow. Wow. Fuck, wow. Shit. How do you have those two conflicting bullshits in your motherfucking, in your fucking mind? I guess maybe, you know, he is more that Pan-African, like, type bullshit. Like, not the toxic kind, but, yeah, he's getting paid by Geeks and Gamers, or his fucking his fucking money comes from these right-wing chugs. But like, dude, like, you just totally disrespected a fucking unique people because you wanted to lump them into what you feel is fucking to make your point. The fuck? Let's go.
It's like, I feel like they're trying to sabotage their own company. I don't understand why they're doing this. They want a multiverse. Hashtag restore the Snyderverse and do whatever the hell you want with other characters. But do it with the characters that exist. Don't make up this new stuff on the fly.
Wait. We know comics have never made up new characters at all, ever. No, nowhere has comics made up any new characters.
Because you...
Nowhere has comics made up any new characters at all. All the characters that are there were there at the beginning of time because they are. Comics have never changed the characters. Comics has never actually changed an established character to fit to a new character. Like, there's never been a multiverse of characters. Well, let's go.
Trying to be correct or whatever. You're trying to keep up with the Black Captain America. They didn't make Steve Rogers black. They used a Captain America that they already had that was black. Sam becomes Captain America in the comics.
So, Kat, like, a lot of people that are Pan-African, would actually, and I'm gonna, this is actually a good time to explain this. So, a lot of people that are Pan-African, Now there are a less toxic version of it, but a lot of people who claim Pan-African, they would actually say the African diaspora. I can't say it right, but they're like, well, yeah, black people around the world, and they try to do a monolith of people that may have African descent to try to lump them all into a monolith and actually have that override a lot of who their people's made. So you would actually get people that be like, yeah, people in Brazil, they're mostly African too, even though, you know, there were some African slaves, but there are mostly natives that actually live in countries like Brazil that had a high slave population, but you know, it was also people that were living there. So yeah, no, that it's fine. It's just that a lot of people who claim African are like dysphoria, yeah. So it's like people that it's like people who claim to be Marxist Leninists. Like there are some decent Marxist Leninists, but the majority of the people that claim it are toxic as shit and are very, very just like they use it to isolate and separate who the enemies are. Yeah. So yeah. But many social lessons taught. Yeah, I never thought that I had the responsibility of explaining it because it's it's one of those things that we try to teach. Help. Yes. Yeah. Wow. What am I doing with my life when I'm trying to give factual information instead of just talking about stupid shit? Fuck response. Anyway, let's get back to the video.
I don't know what else to say. I don't. I've said what I need to say. Hashtag restore the Snyderverse. Introduce the multiverse with your original, already made black characters. And if you're going to do a black Superman, Val-Zod, Steel, or President of the United States dude that I keep forgetting. Post it in the comments, y'all. Whoever posts the President of the United States black Superman, I will pin your comment. Whoever.
Now, mind you, if you guys are looking at this screen right now, look at this screen. He literally has himself as a fucking cosplay Thor. But yet he's talking about how, oh, you shouldn't change characters. So what gives you the fucking right to fucking have your own insert character here? It's their shit. It's their property. And unless you want to get rid of, you know, copyright laws as the way they actually stand right now, where, you know, then yeah, you can actually get Disney to get the use of Mickey Mouse because, you know, Disney fucked over copyright laws. Then shut the hell up. If they want to make Clark Kent black, if they want to actually say like, yeah, this is a new universe and this is a black Clark Kent, they're here. They're not gonna have Henry Cavill in blackface, dog. They're not. WB makes some stupid decisions, but they're not gonna have Henry Cavill in blackface. That's not gonna happen. That is not gonna motherfucking happen. I know that's the way you're making it sound, but they're not gonna have Henry Cavill in blackface. Sorry. Not gonna happen. Oh god. Anyway, wow. So if you're watching this video, please like, share, and subscribe. We do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And yeah. If you're watching live now, please stick around. We have a few more videos to go through, maybe one or two more videos to go through. And if you are watching it on playback, please like and subscribe. Hit that follow button, and yeah, we'll catch you on the next video. All right, guys. Like, I just, yeah, it doesn't make sense that these motherfuckers actually that, like, it's. I and then I like fuck like I yeah. Okay, so I have so much more to say about it. I think Wednesday I'm gonna do a video just much more on this topic because a lot of people are just a lot of motherfucking right wingers are just shit about it. Like they're pissed the fuck off that how dare they turn Clark Kent black and like you guys know that this is a fictional character, right? Like they can fuck around and turn Clark Kent into Carol Clint, like Kent. Like it doesn't matter. Like it's a fictional universe. I guess motherfuckers like this identity is wrapped up into like, oh look, I I can identify as Superman, and it just doesn't make sense. And I actually blame this. I blame this on motherfuckers like you, motherfuckers like me, these nerd type motherfuckers who want continuity and like, yeah, no, we want to be able to flex our knowledge on certain shit, so we expect and demand continuity. That's why so many TV shows are the way they are now, where they need to have season long arcs or series long arcs, and it's like whatever happened to episodic TV shows and comic books and all that other good shit. But you know, I mean, like it is fun trying to see how a character changes from next, but still, I don't know. I don't know. So, yeah, yeah. All right, so we have a choice. I've actually done all the videos on my list per se. Um, Actually, let's go to this. I'll save that for later. If you guys, okay. So, as been requested by two of my mods, both in chat, we're gonna talk about not today, but we're gonna talk about the Elliott House boot camp, and I know Vegeta was gonna be. No, I don't want to talk about that idiot. Okay, I have it. I know I have it. Wait, where is that at? Where's that at? So, okay, we're gonna talk about. Fuck. Okay, y'all. Why y'all gonna do this to me? See, we can talk about the racist furry foot fetish dude. I wanted to talk about how your boy Zach, damn, like, why are you guys doing this to me? All right. So let's split the difference. We're doing both. Although I can't promise that I can have. Okay. So we're gonna start here. So let's go. Over the last couple of months, I've been indulging with Elliot House. It's Pat introduced me to him, and like I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this video, and I was like, yeah, okay, I do this video, and I've actually poisoned my neighbor by like showing him the brain cancer that Elliot talks about. Also, something that keeps being brought up is that he has a boot camp, and I want to thank our lovely friend Wajida in the chat who keeps bringing up that he has a boot camp. Now, I did see some progression. I did see some progression of the boot camps. Now, I'm going to actually mute it because he has copyrighted music. So, like, check this out. Now, it seems interesting that, you know, this gentleman has a boot camp, and like you actually see it in, wait, is it just like a boot camp with just a lot of guys? Oh, ooh, look, a girl. Yay. Woohoo, it's a girl. Oh, look, they're hugging each other. Oh, they're spreading the love. This looks all nice. Wait. Wait. That that didn't look like I like that doesn't look like something that's kosher. I'm just sorry. Like one woman on the floor, surrounded by a group of guys. Like that doesn't look kosher. Why do they look like they high? Like, yeah. Wow. I'm sorry. I'm not screaming. Dude, like, I know this is before COVID, but I'm not screaming in front of another man's face like that. Nah. I'm sorry. Wait, why? Wait, why? I wait. This doesn't, and I know it's not any sound, but maybe they're showing that Christian love. Maybe that's what they're showing. Yay, good hug. Even though I don't want anybody around me that close, like really, just like don't stand that close to me. But I'm like introvert. Like, what's bioenergetic grounding? Like, what the fuck? Okay, maybe it gets better in 2018. Let's do 2018. Let's see if they not. Okay, yeah. Well, I still don't know if the music's copyrighted, so let's just watch this shit. Oh, now they're doing more and more of the spirituality, tribalism. Wait, how did you go from a buzz cut to like looking like who's that dude? Richard Simmons by the head, like for real? Wow. Oh God. Let's see if he doing some inspirational shit. Or if he just the music. Oh no. Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that because that's copyrighted music. Wait, what? Now, okay, so all right, so I want to actually make something clear, very clear, right? I want to make something absolutely. I personally have an issue with people getting. I do. I know not everybody's like that, but I'm not gonna be hanging around a group of a bunch of sweaty men talking about together and shit like that. It's not my thing. It's like it. First, I have a problem with people being in my personal space, but like even women that I don't know, like even I'm attracted to women. I don't think I'm no, get off of me. Like, give me my fucking 3 feet of space. Like, yeah, but like to constantly be like, I don't know. I've went to the gym and worked out with people, but they're not in my face and shit like that. Sorry for headphones, but like this shit looks like if you want to have a Spartan training camp. If you really want to have a Spartan training camp, go full Spartan training camp. Like, shit. Like, those motherfuckers would fight together. They would eat together. They would sleep together. And they would die together. And yes, I meant sleep with each other. But have that. But don't sit back and just, like, keep it thinly veiled. No, go full fucking hog. Have your fun. But don't leave that unease and tension of just like, will he want me? Like, the fuck? But let's go. He's really the stereotype about lifters. Yeah, he probably is. Let's go. Like, wait. Look at this shit. Like, the fuck? Wait, stop. What the fuck is this man doing right here? Like, what is he doing right here? What the fuck, man? What is he doing? Like, what the fuck? Shit. God damn it. What? All right, let's go. Like, see, even this shit right here. See, and here's my thing, and not to go full heteronormative and shit like that, but this shit looks sexual in nature, no matter who does the shit. If it was a man doing it with a woman, a woman doing it with a woman, a man doing it with a man, this shit looks sexual in nature right here. No matter who's fucking doing it. If you're doing it to another person on your hands and knees and you're growling at them, that's some Eartha Kitt type shit. Let's go. What the fuck? Are they shadow fighting? Wait, are they shadow fighting? Wait. The fuck are they shadow fighting? Shit. Oh god. Are they shadow fighting? Like, for real? Are they shadow fighting? All right, let's go. While I'm one to talk. This would be me right here. Don't lie. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so like just an observation. Like, this is not implying anything, but how much does this like how much does this motherfucker cost? Like, I know it was a comment that's like, thousands of dollars, but like, man, like it seems like only a certain type of people are here, and I don't know if it's a cultural thing or if it's just like the cost of certain shit, but like I'm noticing a real lack of brown people or black people. Like, is it because if they start yelling at people, what the fuck? It's like, oh shit, I'm scared, black man, brown man. Oh, sorry. Okay, let's go. And what is the point of just going all in front of people's face like that? Like, what the fuck, man? All right. Whew. All right. Maybe. This is 2008. This is 2018. I'm sorry. Let's go to 2019. Let's see. Does he still have copyrighted music? Yeah, I don't trust that shit. Wait. I'm sorry. Now they're drawn on each other? Wait, wow. Now they're drawn on each other. They're marking you. Wait. Why are they marking on each other's chest and shit? Oh, he big man because he blowing his cigar smoke. Wait, I'm seeing a big black. Wait, I'm seeing okay. So we saw 2017. It was like a quarter women. Then it went down to a tenth women. Now, do you guys maybe? Okay, we're only 20 seconds in of a minute and 12-minute promo. Let's see. I'm seeing. Are you guys seeing any women? Maybe this one right here is a woman. Like, the fuck, how they get into that whole, like, I'm gonna fight you type shit again? Like, the fuck? Okay. I'm not seeing any women anymore. Like, did they eat the women? Are the women gone because they got ate? Like, not in a good way, but like, what the fuck? What the fuck? All right, let's go. Oh God. Wait. Why? Dude, it's COVID. Back the fuck up off me. I know it's 2019, but it's COVID. Fuck that. Let's go. Where are the women? The fuck, man? Wow. Oh God. Look. I am not somebody that's making fun. Like, if you guys want to actually, do that, want to be that it like be can or or homosexual, that's fine. But like, dude, just make out and get it over with. Like, for real. Like, the fuck? I'm not being that close to a person that I'm not intimately familiar with. You're not screaming in my motherfucking face like that. I'm sorry. It's not gonna happen. Dude, like, and I'm not even making fun of people that, may not be 100% straight. Like, no, it's not a thing, but just like, it's just so much fucking tension that's riled up. No wonder they're angry and mad. Like, dude, what? Like, it's okay. And this motherfucker, just like, it's a fucking cult of personality. This motherfucker right here is just a cult of personality. It's like, yeah, you're gonna like it, and you're gonna either feel my cult, where I'm just gonna be having you, like, literally, like, if you go back and watch the shit of getting people whipped up in a fury and just like preaching to them, because that's what it is, preaching to them. Like, this motherfucker is literally trying to build a cult. Remember what he said? Remember he said in that video that we covered, like, I'm gonna get like my daughters to like some of the men that we have coming to our outlet, and like they're gonna live on that little compound that we have. Like, this motherfucker wants to be a cult. God damn, like, how? Yeah, sure. Look, you guys, watch this. I know you guys watch my channel. Subscribe to my channel or follow my Twitch channel. I thank you guys. But I do not want fucking cult. If I can get enough followers, enough subscribers to actually make this my full-time job, cool. But to have people yelling and flailing around and hanging off every fucking word that I have to say, that shit is frightening to me. But egos and shit, right? Anyway. Yeah. That's Elliot House. And yeah, that's weird. I don't even know. Oh God. All right, guys. If you want to see more of me talking about motherfuckers like, I would encourage you to like and subscribe, just like I just said. Follow me on Twitter, and if you're in the chat, we do this live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 7:30 p.m. time. And neither should you, Cat. But you can actually join in the chat like Cat just did, going live or watching it play back on my YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe. Oh God, motherfuckers in my chat. Vegeta. Yeah. For those of you guys who are sticking out watching live, please, stick around. We got a couple more videos to go, and yeah, see you guys going to play back on the next video. God damn, you guys are some assholes. You guys are some assholes. I'm trying to do my outro, and y'all, I literally. Okay. Did I do one more video? Do you guys have one more video in you guys? And yeah, it's gonna be the weird furry foot fetish motherfucker. Or your boy Zach. Do you guys have one more video in you guys? I'm asking you guys because, like, oh wow. Fuck you, man. Like, Vegeta, I still have the clip of you talking about O'Shea. I still have a clip. Oh God. It's getting late anyway. It's 10 o'clock. I do want to say thank you guys for watching. If you're watching this live, thank you guys. It's been fun today. It's been fun. I'm still gonna do that video. We're just gonna have to catch it Wednesday, but I'm still gonna do that video. Oh God, I caught some of the video, and it's one of those videos. It's just like you have to be. It's like so if you want to actually Byron, it's like watching a more racist Ben Shapiro or Coach Red Pill video. It's very fucking taxing, and I just don't have it in me today. Shit. Yeah, I don't have it in me today. Anyway, guys, let's call it a night. I want to thank everybody who's watched. After this stream, I'm gonna actually be in Discord for about a half an hour. So if you guys want to just jump in, I'm gonna be in Discord chat. Gonna have the after party, as you would actually call it. If you want to sit back and enjoy the conversation, we're gonna have some fun. Thank everybody who's actually watched. I want to thank all of my patrons, my supporters, my mods in chat. And you guys, as we always do at this time, take it away, Richard.
What do you think that these executives are afraid you're going to do to white America?
Probably stop some racism.
Stop racism?
Yeah. I'm probably afraid of that, because then people don't hate each other, and people start talking to each other, and then they start talking to each other, they find out who's the problem.
Which is?
Greedy people.
Greedy. I have a couple things I want to ask you there. Do you really think that some of the guys that you dealt with at NBC, no names, right? Which there's lawsuits for that too, that some of these guys really want to promote racism actively, or is it a subconscious?
I just think it's part of capitalism, is to promote racism, right? In order to make things work. If you feel better because you're white and you can get a job, you use that. I mean, I would.
Absolutely.
Say, I'm sorry, Jack, but shit, they say I'm white. I'm going to use this.
Right, absolutely.
Get this job. I'm hungry, But, and that separates people. So they keep people separated, and that keeps them from thinking about the real problem. That's as simple as I see it. Probably it's not that simple, but...
Now, all right, you and I are about the same age, right? We're in our mid-30s. How long is it going to take before guys who think like you, and I say guys who think like me, people who don't want to have racism in the country, people who don't want to be oppressing any minority, whatever it is, sexual, whatever minority, really get into positions of power and can change things?
You can't get in a position of power, it seems, if you think like that. It seems that the only time you get in a position of power is if you're like the people that are in power. To me, I mean, that's the way it goes. I mean, people that get to become executives become like the people that were already executives.
I don't know, maybe...
They go in with good intentions, but it eats them up. It's like a cesspool, it just gets on you and it starts eating.
The system levels them.
Pretty soon it's all gone.
Is that what a cesspool sounds like?
Yes.